जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जी की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय। जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग श्री श्री राधा नयननाथ जी की जय। जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्तरशिल भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्तरशिल भक्ति दैत माधव गोसाई महाराज की जय। जय नित्यलीला परिष्टोम विष्णुपाद परमहंस तत्तरशिल भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद की जय। जय परमहंस शिल गौर किशोर दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय शिशिल सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय। जय वैष्णव सार्वभौम शिला जगन्नाथ दास बाबा जी महाराज की जय। जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरी की जय। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वसदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपी गो गोवर्धन वृंदावन श्री राधा कुंद श्याम कुंदात्मक श्री ब्रज मंदिर की जय। जय श्री नवदीप धाम की जय। जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय। जय श्री बलदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र जीव की जय। जय तदीय स्वाविर्भाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय तदीय स्नान यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय शिशिला मुकुंद दाता ठाकुर तिरुवाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय शिशिला श्रीधर पंडित प्रभु तिरुवाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय। जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय। जय सर्वविघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंह देव की जय। जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर परमानंदे हरि बोल। वंदे हम श्री गुरु श्री जुता पदकमला श्री गुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपं साग्रजाता सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jai Sudarshan, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jai Sudarshan. Today is a very auspicious day, appearance day of Lords Baladev, Subhadra, Jagannath and Sudarshan. And because it is appearance day, Jagannath Dev himself ordered to Indradyumna Maharaj, by whose devotion Jagannath appeared, that you have to make bathing ceremony of me. That is called Snan Yatra. So today is called Snan Yatra, or in Puri also they say Deva Snan, the bath of God, and also it is appearance day. So how it happened? It is mentioned in scripture that Brahma has very long life, and his 100 years, if you put in half, one is first part, another is second part. So in the first part of Brahma's life, Supreme Lord appeared in this world to rescue the fallen souls as Nila Madhava. Supreme Lord, who is blue color, Nila Madhava. But in the second half of Brahma's life, he appeared as Daru Brahma. Means Brahma means Supreme, who appears like wood. Not that he is wood, but appears like wood. So how it happened? There was one devotee king, Indradyumna Maharaj. He was king of Avanti Nagar of Malwa region. Very good king, devotee. So he was always thinking about Supreme Lord. Then one day Supreme Lord sent one devotee to him, and he told him that Lord already appeared as Nil Madhav. If you will try to find him, then you can get his darshan. If you search for him. Then king sent so many his ministers to all places, and there was also one called Vidyapati. He was also devotee. So everyone came back and they said we could not find Nila Madhav anywhere. And Vidyapati was not coming back. It took long time because he also went to one that area in South India where some tribal people, they live, Shabar. There was one Vishwavasu. He was a leader of that area. So he was worshipping Nila Madhava, but in secret. And when Vidyapati came in contact with him, he got some fragrance, transcendental fragrance, and he understood this is something extraordinary here. And also, because he was guest, then this Vishwavasu engaged his daughter Lalita to serve Vidyapati. So she was serving, and Vidyapati asked Lalita, where your father is going every day. Then she said that I cannot tell you, because my father told me I cannot tell to anyone. So he understood there is something suspicious, and he felt some transcendental fragrance of sandalwood offered to Supreme Lord. So he was thinking maybe he is serving Nila Madhava. Then, because Lalita was serving Vidyapati, so she got some attraction for him, loving affection, and she wanted to marry him. And she asked her father, I want to marry him. Then father said, no, that is not possible because he's of high caste and we are low caste. That is not possible, that kind of marriage. But she was requesting because she fell in love with him. So then she was the only daughter. Then Vishwavasu finally, because of his weakness, he said, okay, if he agrees, then it is okay. Then she asked Vidyapati, I want to marry you. Then Vidyapati, he was not interested to marry and he was not coming with that purpose there, but he was thinking, if I will marry her, then according to Sanatan Dharma, Varnashram Dharma, wife should not keep any secret from husband. So he said, he was thinking, then I will ask her where your father is going and she will have to tell me. Then he said, yes, I will marry you. And then they got married. Then after some time, Vidyapati asked Lalita, where your father is going every day. Then she said, that I cannot tell you because already my father told me I cannot tell. Then Vidyapati said, no, then why you married me? Wife cannot keep any secret from her husband. That is not according to Shastra. So you have to tell me. Then Lalita told, my father is serving Nila Madhava every day in the temple. Then he understood, oh. Then he said, I want to get darshan of that Nila Madhav. Then Lalita asked father, and father became angry. Why you told him? I already told you. Then she started crying and said, because husband like this. Then she said he wants to take darshan, and he said, okay, but his eyes should be closed when we will go there. Because he did not want to tell anyone that about that Nilmadhav Diti. So he said, yes, I can take him, but with some cloth covering his eyes. Then it was agreed. Then Lalita said, you can take some master seeds with you, and while you will go on that path, you throw them on the ground, because that is almost all forest area, tribal area. Then later you can find that. So he accepted, and while he was going there, he was dropping some mustard seeds. And then when he went there and in front of Nil Madhav, then Vishwavasu, he opened his eyes and he got darshan of Nil Madhav and was fully attracted. So beautiful, most beautiful. And because he was a devotee, he also got ecstatical symptoms in seeing. And he fell flat and gave dandavat and was crying out of love. Then he also saw there was one kunda there, one pond, and there was one bird was falling down and circumambulating that temple and died, and he got 4-armed forum and he went to Vaikuntha, to Nil Madhav. So he was thinking, I will also stay always here. I will take this opportunity. I will also be liberated at this place, a very pure place. Then when he was thinking, I will always stay there, then one voice came from the sky, transcendental voice, and he said, no, you cannot stay here. You forgot your mission. You came to search for Nila Madhav, and you have to inform your king, Indradyumna Maharaj. That is your mission. He trusted you, and he is a devotee, so you have to inform him. If you will not give information about Lord Nila Madhav, then you will commit an offense to him. He is a devotee. That sound came. Then Vidyapati was thinking, yes, that is correct. So then Vidyapati, again, he was brought back with covered eyes. And that time Lalita was, he brought him back with covered eyes and locked him also in the room. Then Lalita started crying. Then Vishwavasu, because only daughter, he became weak and said, no, whatever happens will happen. Why he locked him? Because while he was staying there in Nil Madhava and offering Bhoga, that time Nila Madhava told him, I am not so much satisfied with this fruits offering and flowers from the forest like this. I'm not so much set. I want to eat the Bhoga offered by a king. So he became afraid. So that is why he locked him in the room. But Lalita was crying. Then, and he also thought he must be great devotee, this Vidyapati, and also king, because otherwise Supreme Lord never spoke to me, but now he spoke. So he was thinking, whatever is my fate, let it happen. Whatever will happen, will happen. Then he released him. And then Vidyapati went back to Indradyumna king and told him, I found Nila Madhav in that area. So now when king was going with all soldiers and everyone, that time already that mustard little grew up. So they could find that temple in that area. And when they opened the temple, then they saw that Nil Madhav Bhagavan already disappeared. Then Indradyumna Maharaj was disappointed. He was crying and fell to the ground crying. Then again voice came, and Supreme Lord told him, don't cry. I will appear in Daru Brahma form, means wood form. I will appear in Chakra Tirtha in Jagannath Puri. That time it was not Jagannath Puri. Chakra Tirtha, that place. I will appear there as 3 logs of wood. I will come from the ocean. I will appear there. So you go there in the form of Daru, means wood. Then that wood had signs of Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma on them. Means conch, disc, clap and lotus. They were floating on the ocean and they came to the shore. Then he brought chariot and soldiers to take that wood out, but could not. No one could. Then he also engaged elephants, but they could not bring out. Then the king was praying to Supreme Lord, what I can do? Then Supreme Lord said, Vishwavasu, he is my devotee, this father of Lalita, and Vidyapati, they are both devotees, they can bring me out. Devotees can bring me out. So they came and they brought those logs of wood out. Very simply they brought out. They lifted very easily. Because Supreme Lord, he can make himself light. Then, here our Gurudev also told one pastime that once when he was in Puri with his Gurudev, then Jagannath did not want to come to Rath. Because government that year they said we will not bring king. But it is king's service to do that sweeping. They did not bring. So Jagannath did not want to come. Everyone wanted to lift him, but it was impossible. Then they took shelter of Supreme Lord Jagannath. Then Jagannath told, you did not bring my devotee king. When he will come, then I will go. King was also crying in his room. Then when they brought king, then he did his seva of sweeping the road. Then Jagannath came. And also you remember Jagadish Pandit also. He was bringing Jagannath on the stick to Chakradaha. And there Jagannath became very heavy. So that is by his will. So he is controlled by devotees' love. So they brought these 3 logs of wood, and King Indradyumna engaged some carpenters to make a deity, but no one could do. No one was able to do. Then Supreme Lord himself came in the form of one old Brahmin, Ananta, and he said, I can make deities. That was Supreme Lord himself. I can make. And I need 21 days. So but no one should disturb me. I will do in a closed room. No one should disturb me. No one should enter that time when I will do this. Otherwise it will not be good. Then king agreed. So in that room, he was carving, and 7 days everyone could hear the sound of like beating of hammer and carving. But after 7 days there was no more sound. And then at day 15, king thought there is no sound coming already for 7 days. And he was very old and weak body, and he did not eat anything, so he died. Surely he died. Then they opened the door and they saw 3 deities, Baladev, Subhadra and Jagannath, but unfinished. Like hands were not finished and legs were not finished, and that was not finished. Then king started crying that he thought because of me it happened like this. Then Jagannath told him, no, it was my desire. This form I wanted, so everything is correct. You were also inspired to enter into my room because I inspired you from within. You don't worry, everything is fine. I wanted to have such incomplete form. Then why such form? Then he installed in the temple, and this is how Lord Baladev, Subhadra and Jagannath and Sudarshan they appear. Bol Shri Baladev, Subhadra, Jagannath, Sudarshan Chakra Jiv Ki Jai. That is why I also like to sing. Devotees, sometimes they sing Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, Jai Jai Sudarshan. It is also possible, but in our mat and I like to sing Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, Jai Jagannath, Jai Sudarshan. Why? Because in Ratha Yatra they also appear in this order. There is a reason, because Baladev is Guru Tattva. First, you have to get the grace of Guru. Without Guru, you cannot get service of Supreme. So first, Guru comes. Baladev is Guru Tattva. And Subhadra is Bhakti Devi, devotion. So by devotion, you get from Guru, devotion. Then by devotion, you can get Jagannath. And Sudarshan is there as his associate, protector. So in Ratha Yatra, first Baladev will come, then Subhadra, then Jagannath. In this order, it is on purpose: Guru, Bhakti, and Supreme Lord. That is why I sing Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. But in some they become confused, so I also sing in another way. I can sing, no problem, but we sing like this. So why this forum? Because in Dwaraka, one time Rohini, she told to queens of Krishna, you are very fortunate. Krishna is always staying in your palace with you. He left Vrindavan and he's staying here with you. Then all the queens said, no, we are actually not fortunate. Only his body is here. He never forgot Brajabasis. His mind is always there, because when he's sleeping, in his dream, he's always calling Lalite, Radhe, Subal, Madhumangal, all the time calling Brajabasis. He never calling our name. Only his body is here, but his mind is in Vrindavan. So we don't know what kind of loving exchange was going there in Vrindavan, but you stayed there, they told to Rohini. So you please tell us about that Vrindavan Lila. Then Rohini said, I can say, but Krishna and Baladev should not hear, because then they will feel so much separation, grief, and they will become restless. So they will, it will not be good. So under this condition, then they all agreed, yes, Krishna and Baladev should not come. So Subhadra should be at the gate of the room door, and she should watch that Krishna and Baladev will not come. Then Subhadra was at the door. Then Rohini started explaining about Vrindavan Lila and loving exchange, Nanda Maharaj, Yashoda, Gopis, cowherd boys, that intense love. No ovent reverence and Aishwarya, opulence, the pure love. Then Subhadra, she was very much ecstatic hearing that, and she forgot that she is at the gate, she has to watch. And because Vrindavan Lila was described, that is, and that prema, Shri Krishna Karshini Chasa, Krishna himself is attracted by prema of devotees. And also Mat Bhakta Yatra Gayanti Tatra Tishtami Narada, where my devotees sing about my glories, there I stay Narada. So Krishna and Baladev automatically they became attracted, and they came there, and they came at the gate. Subhadra already was in ecstatic symptoms. She was too much absorbed in Braja Lila. She was not aware of other things, so she could not see. And then Baladev stand on one side, Krishna stand on another side. And they were all hearing Braja Lila, and then Baladev and Krishna also became so much attracted and ecstatic hearing that, and their eyes became very big out of ecstatic symptom, and like this astonishing absorbed, and also because of ecstatic symptom their hand went inside like this, and legs also went inside like that, crunch, and very big face and round eyes. Then this form was there, they were hearing. Then in separation, grief from Vrindavan. Then Narad came there, and he also saw this form, never seen before. Then he was very attracted to that form. Then he told to Krishna, I want to bring this form to this world. Then Krishna said, yes, I will appear in this world, in this form, as Baladev, Subhadra, and Jagannath. Bol Shri Baladev Subhadra Jagannath Shri Sudarshan Chakraju ki Jai. Jai Shri Purushottam Dham ki Jai. So they, as per devotion of Indradyumna Maharaj, they appeared there, and he built big temple. And our Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is Krishna himself. He also came to stay in Puri, and he saw Jagannath is Krishna, Nandanandan Krishna, son of Nanda Maharaj. Not that Dwarikanath, but Nanda Maharaj doing pastimes in Vrindavan. But now he was in Dwarika. So when there was solar eclipse, they went to Kurukshetra. Then Brajavasis also came. At first they were not allowed inside. You remember that story, that history. Then when Jashoda called Krishna, then Krishna came out, and all that yaga and everything was disturbed. And Krishna came to Jashoda, and then also he met with other cowherd boys and gopis. Then he wanted to go back to Dwaraka with chariot, because that all yaga and everything was disturbed. Then the gopis did not allow. They say, no, you come to Vrindavan. Here is okay, you are same Krishna, I am same Radha, I am happy, but it is not like in Vrindavan. Here it is not same. You have to come to Vrindavan. So they are pulling that chariot to Vrindavan. So Mahaprabhu, he saw, Mahaprabhu is Krishna, but in the mood of Radharani. So he is seeing Jagannath is Krishna, Dwaraka, opulence, and in Kurukshetra, now she has to bring him to Vrindavan, Gundicha. And first Baladev, Subhadra, and Jagannath, they are going Ratha Yatra. And today also Snan Yatra is big festival in Puri and in other places where there is Jagannath Diti. They are offering bathing. In our Agartala Mat also old Jagannath Diti is there. They did Abhishek. Also in our Chakra Dahamat, that is original Jagannath from Puri Dham. Jagadish Pandit brought him there, you can remember. So today I saw on video live that they were bathing Jagannath. So Jai Shri Snan Yatra ki Jai. Then today also there is one song we sing there in Chagdaha, also in Mayapur. Jayo Jayo Jagannatho Sochiro Nandan Tribhuvana Kore Jar Charana Bandhan. Nila Chala Shanka Chakra Gada Fatmadar Nodya Nagare Danda Kamandalukar. All three worlds they are worshipping Jagannath, who is same as Sachinandan. In Puri he is having Shanka Chakra Gada Padma, but in Nodia he is having Danda and Kamandalu, sannyasi. And before he was Ramchandra, he killed Ravan. And before he was Krishna in Goloka. And now he is Gaura Avatar. Now he is spreading Hare Krishna Mahamantra Korila Prachar. He is preaching Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Vasudev Ghosh bole, Kori Joro Hat. Like this, Kori Joro Hat. Jai Krishna, say Gaur, say Jagannath. Very nice song. Vasudev Ghosh Thakur, he wrote. His personal associate Mahaprabhu. Vasudev Ghosh Adi Gai. Narahari Adi, Kori Chamara Dulai. Vasudev Sanjay Mukunda Vasu Ghosh Adi Gai. He's singing there in Arati of Mahaprabhu in Mayapur, Dham. Basu Ghosh. He wrote this song. He said, with folded hands, I am saying, Vasudev Ghosh bole Kori Joro Hat. Jai Krishna, say Gaur, say Jagannath. That Krishna is same as Gaur, is same as Jagannath. That Krishna is Gaur, that Krishna is Jagannath. They are same. So in Gauriya Vaishnava temples you will find mostly this. Gauranga Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna and Jagannath. Balasa Jagannath. And Rishinga Bhagavan also. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also appeared as Nrishingadev to protect the devotees, to protect the Sankirtan. So they are all connected. So today also is, and in Puri you can see on YouTube, there was live webcast from today. There is one big stage. Then they bring Baladev, Subhadra, Jagannath, similar way. They're going slowly. And then they will bath with so many liquids. And there is one roof there for shade. But in that roof there are some holes. Why? Because every year during Snan Yatra in Puri there will be some little rain, at least some few drops, some rain will come every year, miraculously. Why? Because demigods, they also want to bath Jagannath, so that rain can fall down on them. That is the purpose. Today also is the disappearance day of Mukunda Datta Thakur, his personal associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Our Gurudev wrote his biography. In Vrindavan, there are two singers, Madhukant and Madhuvrat. So they came now in Gaur Lila as Mukunda Datta and Vasudev Datta Thakur. Both were singing for Mahaprabhu. They appeared in Bangladesh, East Bengal that time, in Chandra village. That is not so far from where Pundarik Bidyanidhi also appeared. Then later they went to stay in Navadip because many people they went there, especially Brahmins, for study. Navadip was very good for learning that time, and also it is Ganga is flowing there, so for this reason they came to Navadip. And he also became student in Gangadas Pandit's school, and he was schoolmate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu also was learning Bengali letters and grammar, these things from Gangadas Pandit. So they were schoolmates, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Nimai Pandit was very proud and he was very intelligent, always debating with other students. He would defeat them. No one could defeat him. Only he was humble in front of his teacher, but otherwise he would challenge everyone. And he also challenged Mukunda many times. Then Mukunda one time he told him, this grammar things that is for children topic. I will ask you one question from Alankar. Then Mahaprabhu said, you ask. Then Mukunda asked. Then Mahaprabhu also gave very nice explanation and refuted and again established like this. Then Mukunda was thinking he's very brilliant intelligence, very genius. If he would be a devotee, then I would always keep his company. But I don't like this debate all the time. But if he would be devotee, then I would always keep touch with him. So Mukunda, sometimes he used to avoid him, not to get entangled in this debate, like he's not devotee. Then Mahaprabhu is thinking, okay, you will see in the future what kind of devotee I will become. I will become most famous devotee. You will see. Then when even Brahma and Shiva, they will stand at my door, such devotee I will be. Then Mahaprabhu went to Goya and met Ishwar Puripat and took Diksha, 10 syllable Krishna mantra. We are getting 18 syllable. Mahaprabhu got 10 syllable. Then immediately after getting Diksha, he got darshan of Krishna and Prem and everything. Because if purity is there, then immediately you get. So then he was pure devotee and he came back to Navadip and was exhibiting devotional symptoms. Then Mukunda was very happy and he used to sing. Mukunda already sang before in Advaita Acharya school also. Nimai was still not as a devotee. Mukunda already sang and all were pleased with his singing, devotional songs. Now also he was singing appropriate shlokas and songs for Mahaprabhu's mood. Even Advaita Acharya and Ishwar Puri, they also were hearing his singing and they were in ecstatical symptoms. Then when Pundarik Bidanidhi came to Navadip, no one could recognize him. He is a great devotee. But Mukunda knew from before. So he told to Gadadhar, do you want to see one great devotee? And Gadadhar said yes. Then when he came there, Gadadhar saw his very opulent man, keeping so many servants and chewing pan and tobacco, that pipe, and so many servants and nice long hair, curly hair, and coconut oil and bed sheets, everything very nice. And for spitting that battle, he had one golden pot for spitting. So he was thinking, what kind of devotee is this? He did not say, but thinking. Then Mukunda understood. Then Mukunda sang one verse of Bhagavatam, that how merciful is Krishna. Even Putana, who came to kill him, he gave her service in Golok Vrindavan because she showed motherly affection. So where else we can take shelter other than this so merciful Krishna? Then when Pundarik Bidanidhi heard, he started crying, Ha Krishna, and he threw all that opulence and everything, he threw away, and he started rolling on the ground and saying, Ha Krishna, and all ecstatical symptoms appeared in his body. Genuine, not artificial, imitating. And Gadadhar, he could see that. Then he was regretting, oh, I could not recognize. He's a great devotee. I committed offense by thinking bad about him. So now what I have to do? If I would take initiation from him, become his disciple, then he will forgive me and I can get his service. Then he told to Mukunda, and Mukunda asked Pundarik Bidanidhi. And Pundarik Bidanidhi said, yes, I will give Diksha, and Mahaprabhu also approved. So Gadadhar became disciple. And Mukunda was in those kirtans in Srivasangam, but when Mahaprabhu displayed for 21 hours that Mahaprakash Lila, he sat on the throne of Vishnu and he put all Shalagram Shilas and everything on his lap, and he was there as Vishnu, as Supreme Lord. He showed that form to all devotees, and according to their rasa he showed. To Murari Gupta he showed Ramachandra form, to some Krishna like this, and he was blessing everyone, giving Krishna prem, but not to Sachi Mata, because she had offense to Advaita Acharya playing pastime that you heard. But then he blessed her after she got dust from Advaita's feet. And Mukunda also, he did not want to give prem. Then they were all asking, why you are not giving prem to Mukunda? You are not giving this darshan of Supreme Lord to him. He's a great devotee. Then Mahaprabhu said, no, he is, there is one name, pretentious wretch. I cannot give him darshan because sometimes he is behaving humbly to me and sometimes he is beating me with iron rod on the head. Then they could not understand. And Mahaprabhu said, because sometimes he is associating with devotees and he says devotion is the best, but sometimes he goes to Mayavadis and he said that is good. Yes, Jnana is good. Bhakti is low class. Jnana is good. So wherever he goes, he will say, yes, that is good, that is good. And Mahaprabhu said that is not proper. That is not fixed devotion, exclusive one-pointed devotion. So he cannot get my darshan. Then when they told Mukunda, then he said, okay, then I will give up my body. I have no purpose to live if I cannot get darshan of Mahaprabhu. But he told to Srivas, you please ask Mahaprabhu whether I can get sometime his darshan, when I can get his darshan. Then Srivas went to Mahaprabhu and Mahaprabhu said, yes, he can get my darshan after 10 millions of his births. Then Srivas told to Mukunda and Mukunda was very happy. He started dancing. Oh, Mahaprabhu said, I will get darshan. So it will happen. Surely it will happen because Mahaprabhu, what he says, it will come true. So he was very happy. He had firm faith in Mahaprabhu that it will happen, he said. So he was dancing, was very happy. Then Mahaprabhu called him because already he displayed that he has firm faith in Mahaprabhu and all that punishment of 10 million births already was finished in 1 second because his heart already changed. Then Mahaprabhu called him and he showed him his forum and gave prem and everything. Then he said, you are my singer in all my avatars. You are my singer. You will always get this service. I manifest through your tongue that kirtan. Yes, I perpetually reside on Mukunda's tongue. Then Mukunda, in his prayers to Mahaprabhu, he gave this teaching to us. He's pure devotee, but he showed this teaching that you have to be exclusive one-pointed devotion, ekantap and ananya bhakti. By that you can get Supreme Lord service. And he also told, even if someone sees Supreme Lord, but if he has no devotion, he was speaking the glories of devotion. It's a good topic in Chaitanya Bhagavat. He said, Kamsa saw Krishna but could not get his darshan because he has no devotion. Durjodan also saw Krishna but could not get real darshan. Ravan saw Ramchandra like this. But you need devotion to get real darshan. So I have no devotion, so how I can get darshan? This teaching was here. Then, when Mahaprabhu wanted to take sannyas, he told to Mukunda, I will take sannyas. Then Mukunda said, no, don't take sannyas. Or at least you wait for some time, you postpone it. Then Mahaprabhu said, okay, I will not take immediately. Then Mahaprabhu went to Katwa and took sannyas. That time Mukunda was with him and he was singing also there. Then they went to Puri, Nityananda, Mukunda, Damodar, and maybe someone else. They were traveling and Mukunda saw how Nityananda broke danda of Mahaprabhu into 3 pieces to make 3 danda. And then in Puri, all pastimes. In Ratha Yatra, he was lead singer in the 3rd group of Sankirtan. In that group, Haridas Thakur was the principal dancer. Mukunda was principal singer. And every year then, Mukunda came with all Bengali devotees from Navadip to Puri to stay with Mahaprabhu for 4 months, Chaturmasya. And Mahaprabhu told one time, Mukunda has great love for me. He does not like to see this my sannyas form, and I have to follow so many rules of sannyas, shaved head and sleeping on the ground and 3 times bathing and so many austerities. He does not like to see, but he does not tell outside. But I know he's very unhappy, and when I know he's unhappy, I also become unhappy, twice as much unhappy. Means Mahaprabhu showed how much affection he has for him. Then Mukunda also came to know all Puri devotees, Sarvam Bhattacharya, Raya Ramananda, and others. Then on today's day, Mukunda Datta disappeared from this world. That is also bathing ceremony of Sri Jagannath Dev. So today is Mukunda Datta Prabhu's disappearance day. I am bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy. Then today is also the disappearance day of another associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sridhar Pandit. In Krishna Lila, Sridhar Pandit is one cowherd boyfriend of Krishna named Kushuma Sava, and he made Krishna laugh in Vrindavan, speaking jokes and we hear like this, laughing. So he became now in Gaulila as a Brahmana, Sridhar Pandit. He was staying in Navadip, north side of Antardip, and he had one banana orchard, and he used to sell banana products, tor, mocha, cola, pata, everything from banana. Tor means stem of banana. You can cook, you make sabji. In our Mayapur mat you will get. And mocha is flour of banana. Pakora you can get from that. And pata means plate, is from banana leaves. And cola means banana. 2 types. One is ripe banana, another is green banana. You cook in sabji, kach cola. So he was selling all these products, and he was very sincere. He did not give high, means improper price, so no one would bargain with him, no one quarrel with him. They all knew he is a sincere, honest, and he was very poor, but half money he used for his maintenance, and half money what he earned he gave for the articles for the worship of Ganga Devi in Mayapur, Dam, because Ganga is coming from Supreme Ganga Devi. But Mahaprabhu also used to come there to buy banana, but Mahaprabhu always argued with him, no, why you are giving so high? This is not proper price. This is too much high. I will not give you this much. Then she said, no, it is correct price. No, I know what is the... Mahaprabhu would quarrel, and sometimes he would snatch from him forcefully. No, I will not give you. And ran away, and like this, always quarreling and pushing. But Sridhar Pandit was always very happy, transcendental happiness he got. And then after some time they made a deal that Sridhar will give him every day something for free. Then Mahaprabhu was peaceful, and in this way they did pastime. Then one day Mahaprabhu also said, why you are not giving to me? You are every day for worship of Ganga, but I am, from my feet Ganga is coming. Why you are not giving to me for free? In fun, Mahaprabhu said, but it is true also, because he is Supreme. But that time he did not reveal yet. Then Mahaprabhu One day he asked Sridhar, why you are so poor? You are worshipping Ganga Devi, means you are worshipping Narayan, Lakshmi Narayan. They have so much opulence, but why you are so poor? And I see others, they are worshipping Kali. They have so much money. But your house is like very broken down. You have no proper cloth. Why you are so poor? Then Sridhar said, that is not the point, opulence. One king living in palace with so many servants and so many things, and his eating and his sleeping is giving him same amount of pleasure as one bird who has no house. He's going here and there and searching for food. When he is sleeping, he is getting same pleasure, because when you sleep you don't know anything, as king. And eating also, that same satisfaction is there. So what is the point in this? Then Mahaprabhu said, yes, people, they think you are very poor, but I know you are very rich. One day I will show to the whole world what is your wealth. Then our Gurudev explained, and also Prabhupada explained, generally people think one who has a lot of money, he's fortunate. But the point is, why we want money? Because we want to get happiness. But if you are not getting happiness, then what is the purpose? Happiness means wealth. One who is happy, he is wealthy. So one who has devotion to Supreme Lord, he is serving Supreme Lord, he is only happy, no one else. If he has a lot of money or followers or everything, no, he cannot be happy. Only one who is devotee can be happy. Also, there is example, Duryodhana was very rich, but he could not feed Krishna. Krishna was not inclined to eat from him. But he ate from poor Vidur and Vidurani. So only by devotion one can satisfy Krishna, and thereby he himself is satisfied. And Supreme Lord also is not demanding. He is telling, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, Jomi Bhakti Prachati, Tadaham Bhakti Upahritam, Ashnami Prayatatmanaha. No need opulent worship. I am satisfied with leaf, fruit, flower, and water that is available. But if with devotion, then I will accept. Or mentally, if you worship also, he will accept. So, Supreme Lord does not see the offering, even does not see the offering of non-devotee. But from his devotee, he snatches away. He wants to take. Even if devotee does not offer, already he takes. Like in Jagannath Puri, if you make that kaja, that fried thing, Jagannath Puri Prasad, that is very famous, that like tongue, looks like tongue, just you make it, no need to offer. Already Jagannath himself will take. No need to offer, because so favorite to him, he will take. So Mahaprabhu was taking from Sridhar all these items, bananas, and also when after asking Kazi, he came back that road and he took rest in Sridhar Pandit's house and took water from broken pot from Sridhar, because to show that to get devotion you have to accept water from a devotee. So much affection he showed. And there was kirtan in his house also. Mahaprabhu, Nityananda, all they did kirtan and they rested there. Also when we do Navadip Parikrama, we rest there and take prasad there. There is Jagannath temple near, and there behind that forest is Sridhar courtyard. There was one pond before and that banana orchard, but now they are not visible, not to our material eyes. But once I went there, because during Parikrama they show that direction and Dandavat. But I heard that Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur made one like indication there. Where is his house? Like some place. Then one time I was alone, maybe in 2017, I'm not sure. I went there through that one field, walking from behind, and through one traunik, that grass field, and then through forest I was walking, and I reached that place, and I also lay down there in that place to rest there in Sridhar Pandit's house. That time I did not know that there is possibility of snakes there also, because here in our countries, if you go this small forest and grass field, there is no snakes. But there I went like mad. I went, but there was nothing, no snake. And because I wanted to get darshan of his house, because I like his lila. Why? Because when Mahaprabhu did that 21-hour Mahaprakash pastime, he sat on the throne and he was blessing all devotees. Then Mahaprabhu said to devotees, you call Sridhar also. He said, that direction you go, and you will hear he's loudly chanting Harinam during night time. Whole night he was chanting Harinam. All other atheistic neighbors, they would feel disturbed. Why he's making this noise throughout the night? We cannot sleep. But he was in great ecstasy and he was chanting Harinam whole night. So Mahaprabhu only said, you go that direction. Then when they went that direction, they heard Mahamantra, loud Mahamantra chanting. They understood. Then they said, Sridhar, Nimai Pandit is calling you. You have to come there. Then Sridhar went there and he saw now divine form as Supreme Lord of Mahaprabhu, and he fell down unconscious and crying. Then Mahaprabhu touched him and brought him to senses. Then Mahaprabhu said, you say prayers to me and whatever you want I will give you. Generally, if someone is poor, he will say, you give me money, you give me house, give me gold, give me this. But Sridhar Pandit said, no, I don't want. Mahaprabhu said, I can give you anything you want. You ask me. I can give you 18 mystic yogic powers also. I can give you. Yoga Siddhi. Yoga Siddhi means you can become very small. Like Hanuman. He became very small and like a fly, and he entered through hole there. So you can become very small by your will. You can become very big. Hanuman also became very big. He could jump over that ocean to reach Lanka. And you can become very light. You can walk over water. Then you can have power of this, or you can control the deities of these elements. Like there was one yogi, our Gurudev told, when he was young, our Gurudev, one yogi came to that hostel and he said, I will walk over fire. Then these young students, they made fire, and yogi came and he was walking on the fire. And he was standing there inside fire. And Gurudev said, we did not feel any heat from the fire. When we made fire, there was so much heat, big fire. But when yogi came, that time we could not feel the heat of that fire. Then he was calling us to come near, and we went near, and we were very near that fire, but we could not feel any heat. Then he told us, you come inside also fire. Then no one was daring to go. And he said, you come, nothing will happen, you come inside. But no, all were afraid, they could not go. Then yogi became angry and he went out. Then again we felt that fire. Why? Because that yogi had this power to control Agni, that function of Agni, So he could make fire not hot with that deity. So this, or with water, our Turyashami Maharaj, one tantric, he had that mantra. He was not invited to marriage in that village. He became angry. Then when they were cooking rice, he made by mantra that rice was boiling in water but would not cook. All the time raw, but boiling, like 1 hour but not cooked. Then they understood something is wrong. Then they went to him and they apologized and they invited. Then he changed, then that rice could cook. So they have such powers, some. And there are other powers also. So this, or you can have that prakamya. Whatever you desire, it will become true with in material sphere. If you want apple, you can get apple. If you want money, you get money. That is also one siddhi. And also you can control maya, illusion. And you can get detachment from sense enjoyment, or you can enjoy anything you like. Whatever you imagine, you can. That Sobari Rishi, he made palaces to enjoy with 50 daughters of Mandata king. Vishwamitra also could make such powers they have. So those who are sense enjoyers, they think this is good, I want these things. But Sridhar said, no, I don't want this. I only want that Brahmin boy who used to argue with me for banana, I want he should be my master birth after birth. I only want his service, that I want. But why? Because he has taste of service of Supreme Lord. So he does not want anything. He was offered everything, but he said, no, I don't want. Why? Because getting taste. And naturally he does not want anything. That is why we are singing that song, Shikastaka. Prabhu tava pada juge moro nibedan. Nahi magi dekho sukho bide dhanajan. Nahi magi sargo yar moksha nahi magi. Nakori pratano kono vibhu tiro lagi. I don't want any vibhuti, any yogic power. Like Sai Baba, he will make ash and these vibhutis they have. And that Bishkishan, he was yogi. He had some siddhis and he could read your mind. He knew everything. He could cure incurable diseases, everything. He had these powers. But he was in false ego. He was saying, I am God and I will destroy British. Then British, they sent Bhaktivinoda Thakur to investigate because he was judge. Bhaktivinoda Thakur came there and that yogi, he said, I know who you are. You are working for the British. I know who is in your family. Everything I know. I am God. So you don't dare to disturb me. I am God. I will destroy British. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, no, God is there in Jagannath Puri. Jagannath is God. He said, no, that is only wood. I am God. Then Bhaktivinoda Thakur understood he is a fake. And he also did Ras Lila with. He cured so many people there around. So people, they got faith in him and they were happy with him actually. They were supporting him. And but one problem was because he told, I will do Ras Lila. So all wives and young daughters, they should come to me in the night. I will do Ras Lila. So there was some illicit connection there. So all the villagers generally they were supporting him, but they asked Bhaktivinoda Thakur, but this he should not do, this Ras Lila. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he collected so many evidences from surrounding village, then he put in prison, and this yogi by mystic power he made his daughter almost die of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And some other problems. Bhaktivinoda Thakur also got fever, he could not walk. But they brought him to the court and he gave that decision. He was not afraid of him. Then that yogi, ultimately he died in prison. He was fasting and he died. But he had powers. But to proclaim yourself God, that is not good. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur rescued so many such persons from this. So here, Mahaprabhu said, I can give you whatever you like. Especially he mentioned these yoga siddhis. 18 I can give you. Not 1, 18. But she said, no, I don't want anything. I only want your service. This teaching we have to get from him. And Prabhupada Bhaktivinoda also commented that you cannot recognize who is a devotee. Externally he may be poor, he may not have any disciple like this, but this does not mean that he is not a devotee. Like someone thinking he must have so many disciples, so many temples, so many this, then he is a great devotee. No, that is not correct. Prabhupada himself, the greatest preacher in history, he told that is not the criteria. How much money he has, how much disciples, how much temples, this, no. And he is self-effulgent. You cannot recognize devotee. Only by his grace you cannot. Then this already I told. Mahaprabhu, he drank that and there was kirtan in his house. And one day before Mahaprabhu took sannyas, Sridhar came to visit him and he brought one lau or loki, that which is prohibited during Chaturmasya. If you go to Mayapur Dham, you can get loki rosa, sabji made from loki. It is similar to zucchini, but little more big size, but same structure like zucchini. Very good rosa. Morning time rosa. Then he brought that gift and Mahaprabhu was very happy. He said, where you got this lau? And Mahaprabhu knew that tomorrow I will take sannyas. Then this gift will go into vain. So he requested Mother Sachi, you please cook now this lau. And Mother Sachi made very nice rosa with milk and lau. And Mahaprabhu took that with great happiness. The next day he took sannyas. Then every year, first when Mahaprabhu took sannyas, he went to Vrindavan, could not reach, then he came to Shantipur, and there Navadip devotees, they all came to see Mahaprabhu. Now as sannyasi, Sridhar Pandit also came there. And then also every year, Sridhar Pandit with Bengali devotees from Navadip, he came to Jagannath Puri to stay with Mahaprabhu for 4 months. And on the way, they were doing kirtan all the way. 1 month they were walking and doing kirtan, rescuing everyone. And on the way back also 1 month. So 6 months they were out of Navadip and 6 months there. So Sridhar was also participating in the Gundicha cleaning, Ratha Yatra, Jagannath Darshan, then Haridas Thakur Darshan, all those pastimes, Narendra Sarovar, Jagannath Ballabh Natak. So today is Sridhar Pandit's disappearance day. I am remembering his house there. There Prabhupada made one like a chapel there, and there is written Sridhar Pandit's house. I am remembering that. Only one time I went there. Now I would have to take some local person to ask him about the snakes and these things, and with the stick, whether it is safe to go or not. But I would like to go to visit again that place one time. So I'm remembering and bowing down to his lotus feet and praying for his causeless mercy, for pure devotion to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna. So today is their disappearance day to Mukunda Datta and Sridhar Pandit, so we have to sing this. जय अनिल प्रेम धन करुणा प्राचुर हेन प्रभु कथा गेला आचार्य ठाकुर काहा मोर स्वरूप रूप काहा सनातन काहा दास रघुनाथ पतिता पावन काहा मोर भाता जुग काहा कबीराज एका कले एक काले कथा गेला गौरानाथाराज पाषाणे कुतिब माथा অনলে পশিব গৌরাঙ্গ গু নেরনিধি কথা গেলে পাব সেসব সঙ্গীর সঙ্গে যে কইল বিলাস সে সাঙ্গানা পায়া কান্দে নারোত্তম দাস যে আনিল প্রেম ধন করুণা প্রাচুর হেন প্রভু কথা গেলা আচার্য ঠাকুর जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर वैष्णव ठाकुर जय वैष्णव ठाकुर श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्ता वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय जय सुदर्शन जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय जगन्नाथ जय जय सुदर्शन हरि बोल 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 जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग गंधर्विका गिरिधारी जीव की जय जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग शिशि राधा मदन मोहन पंचतत्त्वात्मक श्री गौर हरि की जय जय श्री श्री गुरु गौरांग शिशि राधा नयननाथ जीव की जय जय श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय जय श्री जगन्नाथ देव की जय जय पतित पावन शिला गुरुदेव की जय जय शिला परम गुरुदेव की जय, जय शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, जय श्री रूपानुग गुरुवरे की जय, जय श्री पंचतत्व प्रभु की जय, जय श्री वृंदा देवी तुलसी देवी की जय, जय सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी श्री नृसिंहदेव की जय, जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय, जय श्री स्नान यात्रा महामहोत्सव की जय, जय श्री बालदेव सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ श्री सुदर्शन चक्र स्वाविर्भाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय, जय श्री इंद्रद्युम्न महाराज की जय, जय श्री विद्यापति प्रभु की जय, जय श्री विश्ववासु प्रभु की जय, जय जय श्री पुरुषोत्तम धाम की जय, जय धामवासी भक्त वृंद की जय, जय श्री श्रीधर पंडित प्रभु तिरुवाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय, जय शिशिला मुकुंद दाता ठाकुर तिरुवाव तिथि पूजा महामहोत्सव की जय, जय अनंत गति वैष्णव वृंद की जय, जय समागत भक्त वृंद की जय, जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि बोल। थैंक यू ऑल। दंडवत प्रणाम। हरि बोल।